Hello and welcome to Cady's Corner. Today we are going to talk about a special way that you can influence your child's behavior using your behavior and science. This is done through the use of mirror neurons. Mirror neurons are a type of neuron in your brain that fires when you're observing somebody else doing something. So this is very important because this is how children learn. Mirror neurons enable your brain to see what's happening and then say, you know what, I think I can do that too. So the neurons firing in one person's brain are also firing in an observer's brain. And this is really important because this is going to help you flip the script with your child and help you to understand why your child is acting a certain way and why it makes you act that way too. For example, one way this happens is when someone is yelling or upset. Have you ever noticed you're not in a bad mood and someone comes in and they're yelling, they're upset, it's the kid, and all of a sudden your nerves are rising, you're getting upset too? That's because your brain is saying, oh my goodness, should we be mad right now? Let's do that. So when you want to take somebody whose mirror neurons are, or whose neurons are firing in kind of an angry way or a sad way or a frustrated way, what you can do is flip the script by A, interfering with your own mirror neurons, knowing that that's happening and then saying, no thanks, we don't need to get mad, we're okay. And then you want to do the opposite of what the child is doing. So if the child is yelling, you can flip the script. It's another thing, that's like an NPR term. You can flip the script by whispering instead of yelling. And this makes the child get quieter because their mirror neurons are firing too. So it switches them from being the one in control to the one observing and then following suit. This happens a lot in regular life. You'll see it all the time if you start to pay attention. People just start to follow along with what other people are doing. It's totally normal. It's super natural. It's all a part of how you're built. This is how children learn social skills and how to interact with gravity, velocity, any of those science concepts we want children to learn. They're learning through mirror neurons. So if you have this in mind, you can then apply it to your behavior or when you want your child to do something different through how you're acting, through your voice, through your facial expressions, through the use of humor, you can influence how your child is responding to a certain event. It is so helpful. I use it all the time actually. And sometimes I notice it working on me instead where I'm not happy and then I'm giggling suddenly because somebody else is giggling, or usually what happens is somebody's crying and then I start to feel like, oh my goodness, should I be crying too? And your emotions raise too. But when you think about that, when you notice it, flip the script, do something that changes the dynamic of what's happening, and this allows the child to flip the script in their own mind as well and get on board with whatever emotional candor you're trying to set, whatever emotional tone for the group or the moment or the time, or if it's a volume thing, that really helps them too. I hope this helps you. I hope you take this. This is kind of a trick. I don't like using the word tricks with kids, but it's kind of a trick. And if you're super self-aware and you're paying attention, you can have more impact than you think. I hope you enjoyed this Cady's Corner, and I look forward to meeting with you again soon. Have a great day.